Now, I would like to invite Pujya Swami Chidanand Saraswati ji. He is President, Parmarth Niketan Ashram. It's our honor to have you, sir, at this platform. Thank you. Over to you.
Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. My sisters and brothers, it is so wonderful to be together on this beautiful World Water Day, World Toilet Day. Who would have ever thought we would gather for toilets? We gather for peace, we gather for parties, but for poop? But however, this is what is needed. We cannot have real, meaningful peace in the world as long as there are children suffering and dying due to lack of clean water, lack of sanitation and hygiene. And I'm so proud of my dear Jack Sim. What a man, amazing man, a toilet man, having all the time, dreams also of toilet and creating the more toilets in the world. And his entire whole World Toilet Organization team. My dear Ravi always is there to help, to support. Through RB's entire team, always his dedication, commitment, and devotion is there for this great cause. And you all who are today together to speak, to share, and people who are listening all over the world. Thank you everybody being together on this beautiful World Toilet Day. It is not easy. People don't like to talk about toilets. I remember when I first started talking about toilets, I remember when I said that I had spent enough of my life building temples, and now it is time to build toilets. People could not believe it. Jack Sim has taken this great challenge. He has the energy, he has the enthusiasm, he has the charisma, he has the compassion, and it is the special time that the World Toilet Organization, together with RB, support also, is celebrating their 20th anniversary. In 2020, if we want a vision 2020, I think we must talk about toilet. We must take care of those sisters and brothers all over the world. I send my deepest blessings and love to Jack and his entire team and the organizations who are together supporting this great cause. To this toilet team, the toilet team, the tenacious together team for toilets, always there. I am so proud of all of you. I remember when we started our Global Interfaith Wash Alliance in India, there were about 600 million people defecating in the open every day. that open defecation was not only an aesthetic problem, but it led to approximately 1,600 children under the age of 5 dying every day, just every single day, just because they didn't have access to proper sanitation, hygiene, or clean water. I remember driving in the Himalayas to the source of the Ganga at Gangotri. Along the way, I noticed women in the headlights of the car jumping up on the side of the road. As our cars drove past, I kept watching. I realized that our cars had caught them in the midst of relieving themselves under the cover of darkness. As soon as our cars were safely out of sight, I am sure they must have gone back to heeding the calls of nature. I asked myself, how many times a day, how many times a night must these women just jump up in the middle of going to the bathroom? What must their suffering be to have to wait for the nightfall to relieve themselves? I knew then and there that I had to do something, and we all have to do something to help these women and hundreds of millions others like them. No longer could I or other religious leaders stand by while our mothers, sisters, and daughters suffered so much simply due to lack of toilet facilities. Now, with the great achievement of the Swachh Bharat mission by a great man of this nation, a man who has a vision, who has a mission, our Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, much of the open defecation has been eradicated on World Toilet Day and at this World Toilet Summit. I want to tell you that almost this problem has been taken care of in India, and now it is a time for celebration. We have come so far in a few short years. There is still much work to be done together. To me, in 21st century, togetherness is the key. Togetherness is the mantra. Together we can achieve, together we all can do it, and together we must do it and achieve it. When we first started speaking about the importance of toilets, it was never only about defecation. It was about water also. It was about hygiene and sanitation. If the toilets are there and water is not there, how you can take care of the toilets? Your nature calls. So we started talking about water also. We started about cleanliness. It was about health. It was about hygiene. With the great work of the government and the United Nations and so many organizations joining hands together, we have come a long way in bringing toilets to the homes and communities of people across the country, people across the nation. Now we need to focus also on the water. We need a shift. According to the United Nations, the world will only have half the drinking water it needs by 2040. India will reach there by 2030. Only half the water we need. And water is life. Our faiths, our religious leaders, our religions teach us that all life is sacred. Our faith teaches us that the world is one family, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole world is one family. But without water, there is no life. We can have waterless toilets, but no waterless life. And we can change this. We have the power. Our water is being polluted by three main sources. Number one, sewage. Step one was to get people to use toilets, and it's happening now. I'm so glad. We are moving forward in this direction. And step 2 is to get the sewage from the toilets treated before it enters to our river bodies, our water bodies. This is not a rocket science. The technology exists, but we simply must insist upon it. We must make sure it is utilized. Even at our ashram, we installed the first decentralized sewage treatment plant. Our first responsibility as people who poop is to poop in a toilet. That's the message is being given from the religious places, to the congregation, and it's working. It's working fantastically. Our second responsibility is to make sure that the poop is being treated and not entering our water bodies. And number 2, agriculture waste. So many chemical fertilizers and pesticides are poured on our water, on our fields, in our farms. Not only are they toxic for our health, but also the chemicals get washed into our groundwater, into our rivers, and ultimately, finally, it comes to our food. This is why we must go organic. Be organic, buy organic. Number 3, industrial waste. Our factories produce waste that enters our rivers, making them toxic and polluted. We must insist that everything we buy comes from a company that is not polluting the rivers. We must check it. We already have corporate social responsibility, but we also need consumer social responsibility. What is my responsibility as a consumer? Let us be the solution. And the solution is, let us all now join hands to move from ODF to ODF plus and protect our water bodies. And it is possible. Let us do it. Jackson, Raviji, and all of you. I think our next target should be from toilets to water. If you ask me, we can have a 4 P's program: poop, pani, pollution, and plastic. We must take care of all these things. Our health is good, everything is good. And Corona has shown us the way, becoming the ambassador of Mother Nature, that all was on, but we were closed, we were locked. In Parmarth Niketan Rishikesh, we were locked in the lockdown, but we were not down. Let us be together, not be down. Challenges are there, but we can do it, and we must do it together. Thank you, everyone, and let us have this vision in 2020, a vision 2020 to work together. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Swamiji, for taking us through the need and importance of circular economy in sanitation and adopting a holistic approach. We are really thankful to you for your interesting presentation.